What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing our worst team battle. As you guys have seen in the previous videos throughout the weeks, hopefully you've seen when we talked about the worst Pokemon, we made a top 10. We talked about our teams, which we'll be showing you guys today. And then hopefully you guys saw our favorite Pokemon team battle that we did earlier in the week. It's awesome. Go take a look if you haven't seen it. I came out victorious. Spoiler alert. But if you haven't seen any of our previous videos, go take a look. If you're not already subscribed, do so now, so then you can kind of see our other videos in the future, where we'll be doing more videos like this, which I'm really excited for because this is something that we usually do for fun anyway. So it's a lot of fun. So today, like I said, we're doing our worst teams. I'm not looking forward to this one because this is just going to be a shitty battle. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Anything to say, Mike? What do you think?
I'm not going to join this battle either. We also want to say we hope you enjoyed our Smash Bros. Video the other day. We kind of wanted to have a gameplay with our friends, and that's going to be something we were going to do in the future. So if you have any games you want us to play in the future with our friends, go down below. You can recommend any games. I know we're going to have series in the future, so look out for that as well. But yeah, just...
And if you want to see more Smash Bros. Videos, definitely let us know. We love playing Smash Bros. If you haven't seen the podcast about it, go take a look. Me, Michael, and our brother Dennis talk about it. Dennis gets really into it, but it's a good little video to watch. And yeah, so in a couple seconds here, you're going to hear why we designed our teams and kind of get a little bit more about it. But here we go. You ready, Mike?
I am. Let's take it over to Evan. Just response, I guess. I don't know.
My team.
Your team.
Sounds good. All right. See you in a bit. Bye. What's up, guys? So this is Evan here showing you my worst team builds for the battle that me and Mike are about to do. So this is the third time I'm running through this because of some technical difficulties. So just stay patient as I go through this a third time. So to start off, I went with the Alola Mola. The reason why I went with him over Illumise, I talked about in the previous episode, or the last video, that I was going to switch it. The reason why I did that is just because I feel like he has a little bit more coverage and he's a little bit more tanky, whereas like Illumise would probably just die right away. So with him, give him a leftovers just as like a healing option, regenerator in case I need to switch him out. And then I gave him Wish as well, again, just for survivability, to try to keep him alive as much as possible, especially with the Toxic set that I put on him. And then I gave him Magic Coat just in case Mike has a move that's non-damaging, like a status move. So just a little bit more protection there. And then an Aqua Jet just for priority and damage. It's not going to be a whole lot of damage, but it'll be something. So moving on to our second Pokemon, Musharna. With Musharna, I decided to go with a more Trick Room set. The reason for this is because I find a lot of the Pokemon on my team are very low speed, except for Alolan Persian. So with him, I went with Trick Room, Synchronize as well, just to kind of, in case he gets a status move, especially with Mike's team running like Pikachu and stuff. I'm scared of like Paralysis or Toxic from like the Shuckle. So this way, it'll kind of inflict it to his Pokemon as well. I went with the Room Service item because when Trick Room is used, it lowers the speed stat by 1. So just kind of little try to combo it up a little bit with that. I also went with Calm Mind, Baton Pass, and Stored Power. Use Calm Mind just to kind of set them up. Baton Pass in case I need to switch, I can switch it over to somebody else in my team. And besides Alola Mola, I think everybody else is kind of like a special attacker, so that'll kind of help, especially with the defensive stuff as well. And looking at Mike's team, it looks like a lot of his Pokemon are also special attackers, so that'll be beneficial. All of his EVs and stuff went into special attack because I think Stored Power linked up with Calm Mind is just really useful, and I'll probably run that and just do as much damage with him as I can. So moving on to Alolan Persian. With him, he's kind of like my main damage user. All of his EVs and IVs are in the special attack and speed, kind of a quick special sweeper. I gave him the assault vest because all of his moves are damaging, and I wanted to boost his special defense, and then fur coat to double his defense as well. So a little bit tankier, so I can take some hits if I need to. Um, his moveset comprises of Dark Pulse, Power Gem, Thunderbolt. Those are kind of the three that I was looking at that made the most sense to me, because Thunderbolt was really good against Michael's team as he's got 3 flying types. And then also Power Gem would be four times as weak for Delibird and Ledian, and then also good against the Shuckle. And then I've got Dark Pulse also for the Swoobat. I know that his moveset I tried to base basically on the weapons against what I was fighting. I know I put Hidden Power Fire. I initially put that for the Ladian, but then I realized Power Gem is better in this regard. So I will probably be switching that to Ice, which I will do right now. And the reason for the Ice is I would use it against Drampa if I need to. So with that, just that way I have a little bit more coverage against the Drampa. So right now, essentially, Alolan Persian is good against all the Pokemon, except maybe the Pikachu, but I'm not worried about Pikachu because, as Mike said earlier in the last video, Pikachu is terrible. So we'll see how that goes. Next is the Mega Adino. This one was kind of straightforward with what I wanted to do with it. With it being a Mega, its defenses are crazy high compared to like the regular Adino. So I put all of his EVs into his HP and defense with a little bit of a special attack. I ran a Toxic, Calm Mind, Heal Bell, Dazzling Gleams moveset. I did this because with Mike having Drampa, I wanted to be able to wall that a little bit. And then this way, Dazzling Gleam will be super effective. Calm Mind just for kind of defensive and attacking coverage, just kind of help him stat-wise. And then Heal Bell in case Mike uses a status move, and then Toxic obviously to whittle his health down a little bit more because Audino's not going to do a whole lot of damage with just Dazzling Gleam. I know he has Regenerator, but when he Mega Evolves, it turns into Healer, so it's kind of irrelevant. But we'll move on. So we'll go to Stunfisk. This guy, very similar to Alolan Persian, he's going to kind of be my secret to win because, like I was saying earlier, Mike has 3 flying types, so the discharge is going to be really helpful in that regard. And then also, this is my weapon against his Pikachu. With that Earth Power, it'll be super effective, so that'll be nice. I also gave him Stealth Rocks and Thunder Wave because with Mike's team, half of it being flying, Stealth Rock is really useful. And then Thunder Wave, because I have such a slow team, it'd be good just to kind of slow down his team a little bit. Especially because guys like Swoobat and Delibird and those guys have a little bit more speed. That way as well, if Musharna dies with Trick Room, I still have a way to slow down this team. And then Static for paralysis as well. And then I was struggling with the item on what to give him. I ended up giving him Wise Glasses so I could do more damage with him, kind of make him more an attacker because I have a lot more tanky Pokemon on this team, so he's going to be my damage dealer as well. Hopefully just those two will work, but essentially this team is just kind of slowly kill Michael with Toxic and moves like that. So moving on to Wobbuffet. So Wobbuffet's pretty straightforward. Shadow Tag so he can't switch, using an Encore to trap him into a loop of using an attack, and then running the counter and Mirror Coat to try to do as much damage as possible, and then Destiny Bond for when Wobbuffet's about to die. I was going to use the Salac Berry to boost his speed when he got weak, but the problem I saw with that was if I have a Trick Room up while he's out there, or if they're paralyzed from Stunfisk, I just don't want... I don't want his speed to go up essentially with the Trick Room, just in case he moves last, and then also just he'll probably either be moving first based on that, or if they're paralyzed, or hopefully Mike's just slow enough and I can get the Destiny Bond off. I'm not too worried, but the reason why I gave him the Rocky Helmet was because I put all of his EVs and stuff into a special defense, whereas with the Rocky Helmet, it kind of gives the incentive to not use a physical attack because then he's going to take damage. So hopefully that's the case. Also looking at his team, really the only weakness that Mike has for Wobbuffet would be Ledian with the bug type attack, and he's a special attacker. So hopefully Wobbuffet will be able to tank that a little bit better. And then if anybody else on his team has anything that's useful against him, I don't think it's going to be Drampa or Shuckle in this regard if they have physical attacks. And even if Mike builds Drampa as a physical attacker, I wouldn't be using Wobbuffet. I'd probably just use the Mega Dino. So that's my reasoning for my teams. Those are the builds I set up. Hopefully it's works well against his team. And I tried to target his better Pokemon and the ones that would hurt me the most. And hopefully this is the way to do it. So, all right. Hopefully it works well. See you in a few seconds when we get to use it.
So I'm going to go over my worst team here. Obviously, I start with Pikachu here. I gave him his Light Ball because like it's his specific thing. You might as well go with it. I taught him Surf just in case he does decide to go Ground type against me or any type of in that matter. Volt Tackle obviously is his specific move, and I thought, well, might as well use it. Then I gave him Body Slam and Break. I mean, I'm going to be honest, throughout making this team, I don't care too much. It is my worst team, so I don't exactly know the best for these guys. So I kind of just went with it and kind of continued to kind of make my team the way I felt would be beneficial against his team. Next up, we have Drampa here. Drampa's moveset is actually really good considering that I don't like him very much, but I gave him Dragon Fang for his Dragon type move, which I did decide to go with Draco Meteor. I think that'll be a move that could be beneficial. He's got a lot of Psychic types on his team. He's got 2 of them. So I felt that Shadow Ball would be a nice move to have on there just in case. Obviously, I gave him Hyper Voice and Earthquake as well, just as those kind of buffer moves. Shuckle is my I'm going to fuck around with you Pokemon. I gave him Mental Herb, and I gave him Sticky Web, Toxic, Encore, and Stealth Rock. So my plan is to just annoy the crap out of him with Shuckle. I'm going to basically do what I think fucks with me the most with Shuckle. So I hate Shuckle with a passion because of it, and I'm going to do it with Devin and hope that I can mess with him a little bit and kill some of his guys. With Delibird, not going to lie, I just kind of picked for this one. I gave him Present, obviously, just to see what happens. I raised his attack and speed up a bit so I could maybe get a little bit more with Brick Break and Drill Peck. I chose Drill Peck in case he does decide to go with his, I don't remember. Anyway, never mind that. Yeah, so Delibird I just kind of went with that as a general. With Swoobat, I went Shadow Ball, Psychic Air Cuddle, Nasty Plot. Nasty Plot I felt would really help his special attack, especially against his Psychic types that he does have already in case he does decide to go with Psychic type against him. I gave him Shadow Claw just for that reason alone. And yeah, so I went with that. And Ledian, looking at it now, I probably should give him a Bug type move against his Dark types and Psychic types, but I went online and I looked up a move set, and there's one called the Falcon Punch, and I went with that just because I thought it was hilarious that I don't care about Ledian at all. So I went with the Falcon Punch guy. So he's got Iron Fist. He's got basically all punch moves. So I thought that was pretty funny, and I'm not taking this battle very seriously, so that's why I went with it. I hope I win. I personally don't care about this battle as much as the best battle, but honestly, if I win, I win. If I lose, I lose. So yeah, that's my worst team.
Okay, and we're back. Well, I beat Michael so bad we restarted. He didn't realize something, and it cost him huge. So we're going to retry that, and we're going to see how this goes. Okay, so let's try this again.
Oh, wow, he used Chuckle. Crazy.
Wow. Who would have thought?
So you Sticky Web. That's a lot more than I think it will. Of course it doesn't hit. Why would it?
Because I'm awesome. There we go. Wasn't Earthfire doing more before?
Maybe?
No. Maybe not. What are you going to use? I know 3 of your moves already. Did you just dynamite? Oh my god.
I can't use it more than once though, so I gotta wait now.
No, it's like protect.
Wee.
I mean, it's not a bad strategy. It's fucking annoying because now I've paralyzed them and I can't kill them. What's your other move?
Encore. I was waiting for you to use something dumb.
Okay, well. You know what? Let's do this. I didn't get to use it last time.
Yeah, I did a lot more than I thought I was gonna do. Goddamn.
Well, it's 4 times damage. Present. Thank you. You know, I'll do this just in case. Actually.
I hate Delibird. Why did I choose it? I guess because I hate him.
Yeah, bro, I'll do that just in case. Drill pack.
Present message.
Wow.
Really? Come on, Present. Don't be like that.
You just cannot hit me.
No, the friggin' best match too happened like that too.
And you know, if you guys didn't see the favorite team video, you'll see that he missed Hydro Pump 3 times in a row. I definitely recommend go watching that because it was great and I loved it.
Holy crap! I forgot how much that does. Wow!
Oh my goodness. Well, see you later, Pikachu. Bye.
God damn, Pikachu, you piece of shit! I forgot about
Full tackle, baby.
Full
tackle. Ledian again, Stealth Rocks messes its day up.
Mm-hmm. Didn't even kill you. Wow.
Probably will this turn.
I think I chose Pokemon that I hate so much to the point where they suck so much that I can't do anything.
Yeah.
I guess I gotta say again that I chose Falcon Punch for Ledian. I didn't take it seriously at all.
Did you put the Iron Fist ability on it?
Yeah.
Nice. Good thinking. Okay. You're gonna outspeed me actually because this goddamn sticky web. Whoa. Not cool, dude. Not cool.
Grrr.
Gosh darn it. Okay. Rampa.
So slow.
Yes, he is. You killed me? Oh, the Draco Meteor.
Full set.
Damn, dude.
Dude, full set.
That fucked my day up. Okay, well, I remember what happened last time, and I'm not gonna do that again, so let's just do that. For those of you that don't know, I don't know if we're gonna post the other battle in here too. But,
damn it, you're faster than me, aren't you?
Probably. Oh, no, I have a speed drop, so that's
yeah. Full send! Forgot that it happens. I forgot that it happens first. I'm sorry.
Okay. I just like to point out that the last battle we did, not only did I Mega Evolve also, but I didn't use Dazzling Thing right, so he was able to do a lot of damage to me without me really knowing. So, yeah. I think you did a little bit better. I think you did a little better this time.
At least the strategy was there this time.
Yeah, you figured out how Shuckle works. You know how I would have set up Shuckle? I think there's a move where you can swap your attack and your defenses, and I just would have went full send and just attacked.
His speed's so low though, I wouldn't trust it.
Yeah.
Dang, that killed me, yo.
Yay!
Yeah, congrats. You won the worst battle. Congrats.
Yay. See, but what I would have done with the shuckle is you go like a rock polish. Use its speed up to max and just take hits.
Yeah.
And you use the guard swap. Give it like a leftovers or something so it can heal up. And then use the I can't remember what it's called, but it's like swapping your stats. And then I just would have went to town.
Yeah, I wish I didn't choose Encore because this isn't freaking any normal Pokemon game where Encore fucks with everybody.
Yeah. Well, if you used Encore right at the beginning and got me stuck into that Stealth Rock with Stunfisk, I would have probably had to switch out.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
I knew going into this battle you were going to beat me. I knew your team was better constructed than mine.
Well, and you also got to look at my team. Like, Mega Audino, Alola, Musharna, Alolan Persian, Wobbuffet, and Stunfisk are all usable Pokemon in some way, shape, or form. See,
I chose Pokemon based off of their stats and how much I hate them. You chose them because you didn't like their look.
No. Let's get stuff straight here. I picked Pokemon with shitty stats, like Ledian and Alola. But I picked Pokemon that were shit. The only Pokemon that was over 500 was Mega Audino. You just were like, fuck Pikachu, fuck this guy, fuck them, I'm gonna use. But I don't know. I beat you. It's all matters.
Pikachu was my downfall.
Yeah.
I should have used +4 Minnow instead.
See, and like I explained this earlier in the video for the people watching, but I literally set it up where it was like, okay, Alola, Wobbuffet, and those two were just like on their own. Like whatever they're doing, it's just like I don't care. I can send them out to do whatever they want. The Musharna, I was like, oh, I'm gonna use a Trick Room, boost up its stats with Calm Mind. I can do damage with Stored Power, or I could Baton Pass, like I did in the other battle. I don't know if we're gonna show that or not, but
we're not.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
We'll just put both. Why not?
Nope.
It only counted for one win.
Nope.
Okay, fine. But that strategy, I did it so it was like I could boost up his stats, switch up to the Alolan Persian, which I did in the other video, and destroy you. But then the Alolan Persian and the Stunfisk were literally my damage dealers. Those were the guys where I was like, okay, Alolan Persian can kill all the flying types, so 3 of them. It could kill Drampa with the ice move. And then it could kill, what was your other guy?
I don't know.
Shuckle, I could use Power Gem too and try to kill him too. And then Pikachu is the only thing left. But then with Stunfisk, I could kill Pikachu and all your flying types anyway. So I had an answer for everything. So
yeah, it just so happened that all of my Pokemon that I hated were either flying types, electric types, or Shuckle. Or Drampa.
Yeah.
That's why they suck. I'm not mad for losing this fight because I fucking hate
the one you're like, okay.
I'm like, yeah, sure, I don't care. I hate these guys anyway, and I wasn't taking it seriously. Like, I could have put a bug-type move on Ledian, but I didn't because I didn't care.
Yeah, well, it probably would have helped you against my Persian.
I mean, yeah, but I probably wouldn't have killed Persian anyway. I probably wouldn't even got the move off, honestly.
Yeah, probably. Well, I think that was kind of entertaining. I don't know, it's kind of fun to see like how shitty Pokemon can work. Like, I think my team, even though they aren't, I don't like the design for most of them, which, yes, Mike, you're right. I probably picked most of them because I don't like the way they look. But, I don't know, they can still be used in a way. Like, Pikachu can still be usable in some way, shape, or form. Shuckle is actually a very usable Pokemon. Swoobat I've used before, very good. But, I don't know, it's always kind of hard to figure out like what works and what doesn't. Depends on what you're facing, so. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you stay tuned for the next videos. I think next week we're going to be posting a video about what Pokemon we think need work. Obviously, like with the Pokemon that we talked about being like the best, like our favorites, and then the worst ones that we don't like. Obviously, a lot of these Pokemon that are the worst need work, obviously, because like look at Audino. He got a Mega, which made him better. But it's just some of these things could be better, right? They're very gimmicky, or they just aren't good at all. But we went in depth about a lot of the Pokemon that could be better, just in terms of just like stats. Their designs are really cool, but they just got let down, or they're good Pokemon and they just look dumb, or Pokemon missed a chance of like doing something really cool with them. So you'll learn all about that in the next video. So like I said earlier, make sure you ring the notification bell and you subscribe to make sure that you know when that video comes out. We're really excited that we're doing this, and a lot of these videos we enjoy, and we think they're enjoyable to kind of watch. But I'm happy that we've kind of gone through our first two gameplay like battles.
It's going to be our third one.
Technically, yeah, because we've done the Smash Bros videos too.
The second Smash Bros video is not out yet.
Oh, that's right. You guys got to stay tuned for that, because I think we're doing the playoffs. We did our 8-player Smash, and just we filmed this before we actually did this, so we don't know who won yet. So make sure you go watch it. But it'll be sweet. We're looking forward to it. I think it'll be enjoyable. So. But yeah, I think next week we're going to target grass types. That was the battles we're going to kind of do. That'll kind of be the type of the month, stuff like that. So if you like grass types, stay tuned. And we may or may not have a guest. We're not sure yet. But I know for the couple of the future ones, we're going to try to bring more people on to kind of like talk about this stuff with us, get a different perspective, because we can only go so far with our opinions and what we think. We love to hear other people's opinions and their thoughts, so we'll try to invite a lot more people on to come play and discuss it with us. But if you guys have any thoughts, favorite Pokemon, worst Pokemon, I know in the past we've kind of said like comment below, but let us know what you think, just because it's always really nice to see what people think and what their opinions are. And if you like any of these Pokemon that we've been bashing, we're sorry, but they're terrible. So maybe you should like something else. But all right, anything else, Mike, before we sign off?
Follow our social medias, Piece of Kaake Gaming on all of them except for Twitter, which does not let me go any higher with the full name, so it's only Piece of Kaake there. But follow us on there. We'll post.
Should be linked below, right?
Yeah, it'll be linked in the description. And also follow me on another channel. It's a sports channel called Prairie Puck Boys, and feel free to watch that. We talk about sports, so if you're into that, feel free. We might do some sports games on this channel as well, so stay tuned for that if I do decide to do that. And
I might hop on the other channel. We'll see. Maybe I'll join you over there. So make sure you go over there if you want to see me. But yeah, I think that's it for us for today. Hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, because I believe it's a Friday today. So have a wonderful weekend. Stay tuned to what comes out next, and we'll see you guys later. See you later.